Hello, everybody. How's it going? I've been away for a while. Well, I should say hello to Flaming. Hello, Patrol. Harry. Spartan. Hello. EL. Chris Rubba. Hello. Xander. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah. I have been going through a lot on how I wanted to show off this stream, because I know I said that I would stream early for the past 2 days, but a lot happened and I just been trying to like just wrap my head around it and stuff like that. And I think at least this way for me, it's this method, at least that's what I'm going to do for Streamwise, is the best possible, or at least explain to you guys on what's going on with me and what the future is going to hold up to. So again, I will say this is more of like a deep like a connection or like a conversation and stuff like that, and there is going to be some finances that I'm going to explain at least, so that at least I can at least show, so you guys know what the process is that I'm going to be going through when I'm not going to be streaming once the new month for the next 2 months, actually maybe even 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna be streaming at all, like completely, to the point where it's like, I don't know. So I'm gonna be very busy. I will say that I will say this. Coming January, I am losing the house. I am losing the house that I'm living in right now. I'm gonna have to, I have a year to, I have until January to sell it. Hello, John. How are you? The bank, at least what I've been told is that I am in a fight right now with my mortgage, and even working 2 jobs, they don't believe me that I can support the house and everything on my own and pay it off, or at least keep up with their agreement by the end of the year. So yeah, I got the notice 2 days ago. I tried cracking the numbers, which I'm going to explain a little bit here, and they still don't believe me. And Spartan, I am losing my house due to the bank that I have my mortgage with not believing me, and I believe in, based on me doing multiple phone calls and stuff like that, that I cannot support this on my own. So I'm going to explain a little bit here, and at least for the next 3 months, I will not be streaming at all. And if you see me online and stuff like that, it's because I want to at least de-stress a little. I want to de-stress as much as possible, because I'll explain it in here. I have pens over there. I'm gonna explain, and I'm gonna at least want to at least tell you guys, because I'm not afraid to hide anything of what my life is like, and show you the numbers and stuff like that, and what's coming up and stuff like that. Because I mean, a little bit is kind of like, I'm also glad I'm not gonna have the house, because I want to continue my career in hospitality, and having me not have a house where I am stuck in one area helps me a lot. But also, on the other hand, I am losing the 200,000 that I worked so hard to get for the past couple of years to be able to put a down payment for the house. So I will not have a problem selling the house. It's more of, I'm disappointed that I couldn't work harder to show the people at the bank and the mortgage that I can hold the house. It's infuriating, and I'm trying so hard to fight it, but it doesn't look like it. I don't have any termination papers, but they said that I have a year to get. They said, well, they advised me that if I don't want to go through once your house is taken, no swearing, it won't be taken. I'll have to sell it. So, like, again, I'll be able to sell the house and stuff like that, because around my area, people are looking for houses and stuff like that. So, but I will. I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but I will be homeless for a while, unless I can find somewhere else, or I take a big risk. And I plan ahead of time, and I just take my stuff in a U-Haul and just drive to a different state, and that's cheaper. At least for finances, like, wise, cheaper, and it's away, and I live off there. Because I have done it before. I went to Kentucky because they gave me a really good position. I did it for a while. I was with roommates and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go into that story, but they gave the position to the owner's son instead of me. Like 2 weeks into the work, and said I don't have a job anymore. Finances went down. I had to move back to my parents' house, and I worked from the bottom ground up again, from only having like $1,000 in my name. I worked my way up. This was before I streamed and everything, and put a down payment on the house and stuff like that. I had a plan and everything. It stinks that people don't believe the hard workers, and it's infuriating. And it's the fact that it's like, I've given them the numbers, I've given them the proof, I've even given them recommendations, but they still don't believe me. The fact that they gave me a year until the end of January to prove myself, I guess, if you want to say, before they go to the committee and reevaluate my mortgage. There is. It's gonna be really tough. So at least, and like right now, most things that you don't know about me, but right now I am having a long-term panic attack right now. Like even as I'm speaking right now, I am just internally panicking, which is I'm hoping that this stream will help lift it up or at least calm it down a little bit. But for the past couple of days, I've been just straight in a panic attack, and minds are very silent. There are times that I've rarely, well, no, there are times that I've done like just cried and stuff like that. And again, we're all human. We cry, we scream because it goes up in our head. But right now for me, it's a long-term panic attack, finance-wise. Yeah. So if I'm silent and stuff like that, it's because I'm trying to at least to try to control and calm myself down. And if I ask for help, it's because I've hit a wall and I can't get past it, or I at least need a little bit of guidance. But let me explain my finances and stuff like that, so at least you guys can understand, and hopefully if you go into the same situation as me, that you'll at least have an understanding, and at least you'll have somewhat of a guidance for it, because I hate to see one of you guys when you guys get older and stuff like that, or if you do have houses and stuff like that, or if you're renting out and stuff like that, at least you can look and see. So right now, just let me, so we're gonna do like two categories. So one, I'm gonna have the green marker be the money that's coming to me, and then there's
This snowflake says, Nozo, we are all here for you. If you want to talk about your problems, feel free to share your problems with me.
I appreciate it, but again, it's my pride that's getting in the way and stuff like that, because long story short, ever since I was 10, I've been independent, and I always have been. And when I ask for help, it's because I want to acquire knowledge, and I'm not afraid to ask that and stuff like that. But finance wise, I'm too prideful to ask for help for that, because I know, at least because I know for me at least. Noah, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Welcome. But because I know, at least my finance wise, I'm a lot better off than most people. Maybe some people in here in chat and stuff like that, and people all around the world. I am well better off, and I'm not gonna ask them, even though I know they graciously would donate everything that they could to me. I don't want that, because for me, that feels like a form of stealing. Because I know what it's like to work from the bottom ground, from the dirt poor up, and how much it means to it. And I don't want that to go to waste and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be mostly focusing on chat.
Says, I really hope you can find a way to fight this and keep your house.
I hope so too. But at least let me explain. So, alright. And again, I know I'm not the best drawer, so just bear in mind. Alright, so let's do that. this showing up? Hopefully. Does that show up? Hopefully. Yeah, income. So this is what I have coming in and stuff like that. So I work, I get paid 16 an hour for one job, and then the other job I get paid hopefully 16, because for me, I'm fighting for a raise. It's 14, but I want to fight it for 16. So if I times that by, so I'm only going to be working like 18 hours. And then if I times this by the most they can give me is probably like 30. So in a total hours, that is 48. Now again, these numbers are just average of what I'm going to be working. I could be working like 50 to 70 hours. It's just depending on how it is and stuff like that. And this is all at the resort. So let's see. I'm not good at math. I need a calculator for this, sadly. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Calculator, yes. Okay. Did I just erase all of it? God damn it. Sometimes I hate that. Okay, whatever. I'll just write it really fast, that's fine. Undercover Floof, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. And also, this will give you a small portion of like what goes on in my brain and stuff like that. Hold on. Does that show well? That does, okay. A little bit more. The art writing is actually hard. I give credit for all the artists who can actually do this. Okay, cool. Yeah. Also, hello, Draw. Hello, how are you? Yep. So that's that. Okay, that's still up. Okay, that's 4. So.
This snowflake says, if you do go homeless, will you be able to keep your job?
That depends. That depends. I don't know. All right, so I'm working 2 jobs. They're all in the same place and stuff like that. So roughly average wise, and this is average of what they can give me right now, is 48 for 48 hours I get paid $768. Now I'm also going to add that with because for the bank, for this one right here, this one is banquets, so I get tips on top of that. So roughly if I get tips, that roughly comes around like 500. So then that equals 68. So in 1 week, I could roughly get around this much. 1,268. Yes. But now, let's get down to actual deductions. So for both of them, I get taken out roughly 200. So that leaves me at 1,068. Now we're going to take this number and actually deduct it even more because now 200 of that goes to my mortgage. So if I take that out, I only have $868. So out of a whole entire day and stuff like that, on average, I make 1,268 on a good day. And this is how much I take home. And so then if we take this number over here, 868. Now for the next, I should say, so that's how much I take home. So let's see. So the oil bill is around $350. My internet is $98. And my electricity bill, which we're hoping to refinance and stuff like that. I'm trying to relocate and see if I can actually try to get my electricity down, because the place where I live, there's a sort of kind of like a monopoly on where my electricity comes from. So, but that's roughly $200. So if we take all that and then we subtract all of that, so that's 0. Actually, my brain is too panicking right now to do full math. So let me get a calculator for that. What is it? Minus 350 minus 100 minus 98. So 220. Yep. So out of the whole entire day, after everything, this number right here is what I get profit. So even though I worked roughly 50 hours out of all the finances and I made $1,268, this right here, $220, is what I make profit. And that's actually less, because food wise and stuff like that, I'm not spending as much, but roughly like a week I will spend like $100 on food because I need the food to survive. So that's really, I only have $120 profit every single week. So if we take 120 times it by 4. 804. So I make roughly $480. Well, yeah, $480 roughly a month. Now, so right here is the mortgage. And so let me do this. So where's the oh, I actually have an eraser here, so let's yeah, so let's get rid of all this. Sorry if I'm not focusing on the chat. I feel this is a good life lesson, because this is finances and stuff like that. If you ever want to get like serious onto like buying a house or even an apartment, like these are numbers that you should always focus on. Now, these aren't numbers to discriminate against and thinking that, oh, if I do this finances, then I can't do it. No, it is possible. It is possible, but you'll have to work a lot harder though. So for me, my mortgage is my mortgage is $1,200 a month. So I have that. So if I have, that's where the 200 comes from. Wait, hold on. No, that doesn't make sense. No. Okay, so no, hold on. Yeah, so that actually makes sense. So I take 200 out of my paycheck each week. So combination, that is 800. Yes, USD. So actually no, it's even less than that. My monthly income profit wise per month is around $500. That's how much I can spend on my own and stuff like that. So what I do is I take that. So then I have 400. So I have 400 left that I have to pay on my mortgage and stuff like that. Yep. So I have 400 to pay the left of that. Out of my 500.
This snowflake says, how much do you have left to pay on your house?
Let me put that actually up here. That's how much I have left on my mortgage. And I have to complete that within 10 years. So, yeah. It's expensive where I live. In the state, I should say. In the state that I live in, which is why I'm trying to get out as much as possible. It's very expensive to live here. Yep. So let's do, so out of that 400, so you know how I said like 500, so I have 500 with that. Yeah, it's okay. You can watch the VOD and again I will keep on explaining. Yeah.
This snowflake says banking is only proving how ridiculously corrupt it's been for years.
Pretty much. So now let's take the 500 that I get profit wise, and then minus that the 400 that I personally take to my mortgage bank. So I'm left with roughly $100. So you know how I said before, it's even less than that. Out of the mortgage, out of bills and everything, I'm gonna be making only 100. So, and now let's get into the more interesting part on what my plan is and stuff like that. So what my plan is that I have multiple sources and stuff like that. So that would be if I just stuck with my 2 jobs and stuff like that. Now to also, but here's the catch though. Here's the thing that I'm mostly worried about. By the next 2 months, I need to have paid off I need to have paid off $8,700 because and now here's where you get the red part is, because out of this I need to pay off 3,000, a 1,000, 500. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, nope. Other than there's other. Oh, I think that's right. 6, 7. Well, roughly around that. So let me explain these. Let me explain. The hell was that? I just got invited to go to an instance. Monkey Fury 64 or 94. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. But I just got an instance to join a instance for VRC Plus. If you're on VR chat right now and you got that, at least personally for me, I wouldn't do it. It's probably a scam, so don't join that. Please do not. So let me explain this. This is taxes. And then the other ones are for my business trip. No, it's not. So this one is for well, yeah. This is for the conference room. This is for the hotel room for the time that I'm going to be staying there. And then this is food.
This snowflake says, will you be updating in Discord as stuff I had going on or not really?
Maybe. It all depends. Yeah. It's okay, Flaming. Yeah. Yeah, go do some drawing, the Flaming. Yeah, you're perfectly fine. So this is where this debt and stuff like that that I have come up to, and this is stuff that I cannot avoid. I cannot just quit on it. I have to go to this stuff. So again, it's a lot of math, and I understand if your head is hurting, but this is just a small portion of what goes on in my brain. A lot. So you can ask Bubs, you can ask Screm. I think numbers almost all the time. Yep. So the thing is, for the conference room, I need to pay this off and stuff like that.
This snowflake says Nozzo. I would like to tell you an interesting story. When I was working for a windows and doors company in Canada, I was making 14.75 in Canadian dollars.
Looney Tunes?
I don't know what my amount would be in US dollars, but in
Loonies.
98 hours I made over $1,000 in Canadian. Again, I don't know what it is in US dollars, and I saved my money. I never spend it. I'm a very good bean. What was the life lesson I've learned, ladies and gentlemen? Saving money is always better than spending it on useless th.
This is true, but also you need to live life a little bit too, because that's what I did too. I didn't, for when I was all the way from 10 years old, where my dad gave me $100 and he says, I will not financially help you whatsoever for the rest of your life. I don't care if you spend it all in one place. I don't care if you invest it, whatever, the $100 is yours. And from there, I learned how to do stocks on my own. I looked on conferences. I looked at all the other stuff. Again, that's more boring stuff, but I saved up all my money, and that's where I became the place that I'm at today. Except for people who don't want to believe me. But so the thing about the 3,000 is that I have to pay that off in 2 months. So I'm going to be doing that in $500 times that by 6. Yep, because if I times that by 6, because that's 6 weeks, now equal to 3K. So there's that. So out of the credit card and stuff like that, I'm going to be paying once
This
a new month.
snowflake says, so if you do lose your house, will you family help you out, Nozzo?
Absolutely not. They will not help me out whatsoever. Because their version of helping me out is they will give me the money in the space to get a new place, but I gotta be paying them back an interest of 10%. And if you don't know how much 10% is interest-wise every month, that is a lot. That's more than the mortgage that I'm paying right here. So the $270,000, I'm only paying an interest of 3% on that, which is really good in the market house. You will not see anything that 3% is a lot. It's actually really, really good. It's a steal. It really is a steal. So, and this is all by June. I gotta have all this. I gotta have at least this right here paid off before June. These two I could put on my credit card and stuff like that. I could put that on my credit card and pay that off. So that's... So then again, so I had to pay that off. Plus every week every month I gotta pay 2,000 off. So let's do this. So so 2,000. And that equals... So that equals... So that equals 3,500. So, and then this right here is my taxes, roughly, because this is what I paid off. This is what I paid at the end of January for my half year. So I paid off. So by June, I need to have roughly around $3,700 for taxes. And no, I cannot put that on my credit card. And then luckily enough, I was able to get $700 back for my tax return. But all of that went straight off to paying off the $1,000 debt that was already on my credit card already now. So, and that was just from bills. All of my bills except for electric go straight on my credit card. So, and again, you want to pay off your credit card in full. Do not let the bank, even though it says that, oh, you'll only need to pay like, out of $1,000, you only need to pay 100 off of your debt. But no, that interest is what increases, and then that actually means that you're paying more over time, like credit card debt wise. So you want to, if you can, pay it fully off before the end of every month, or whatever your next rollover is for your credit card. Okay, so let's see. Now let's go into the actual plan and stuff like that. So, yeah, never put it off your credit card. I will say that is the most thing is. Now, there is ways to get easy access points, like credit card points, but if you want to learn that, go on TikTok. They explain it a lot better than me. Honestly, that's what I learned and stuff like that. For me, I have Chase Bank. I have my travel card. I have my travel card and my points credit card. For me, what I do whenever I go to like hotels and stuff like that, or travel airways, I put my debit card down to hold it and stuff, to like, just put something down on there. Then you don't take it out and stuff like that. And then when I do that and I switch it over to my credit card, I get pretty much 1.5 of the points that I would normally get if I just put my credit card down with the bank and stuff like that. And it's a weird fluctuating system on that, but again, if you want to learn more about that, like credit card wise, go to TikTok and literally just type in like Chase or American Express credit card point system or whatever. I don't know what the actual title is, but I've seen it on there. I've been doing it for a year now. Just from like one of these trips and stuff like that I have every year, I have accumulated over $500 in points. And so if you're wondering how much that is, that's 50,000 points. And that's without signing up with any other credit cards or anything like that. Yeah. But here's my goal though, and stuff like that. So hold on. So I think it was 288. I think it is, and then that's 680. Again, I don't know if the math is correct, but no, wait, hold on. No, it's 700. Because then I get plus the 500 for tips, which that equals, wait, hold on, no,
This snowflake says credit card debt has a 26% interest rate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because if... Wait, then no, that's not correct. The numbers are those numbers aren't correct. Hold on, let me do this over again. Oh, that's... Yeah. I get rid of that. Okay, so I was correct then. Yeah, okay. Yep, and then plus the 500. 9, 10, 11. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's right. Okay. Sorry about that. That's I had to do a little bit of math and stuff like that. So we have this, but now my plan is that I'm going to be renting out my house to traveling nurses. And
this snowflake says I'll miss you a lot, Nozzo, once you're done with streaming for a while.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm going to try to stream until the end of this month and stuff like that. It's the next month that I'm gonna have to like completely just stop and just solely focus on my work and on my job for the next 3 months. So you'll have me until the end of this month to continue streaming. And again, I'm gonna try my best to keep on streaming and have an actual like schedule and stuff like that, but I will miss you guys definitely. So I'm gonna rent out my house to traveling nurse, and so that's how much I get. So let's times that by 4. So 8 times 4, that's 32. 6 times 5, that's 24. 25, 26, 27. That's 8, 9, 10. And 4, 5. So I know that looks a little scruffed. So let's do this. So we have, so this is how much I make in a month right here from that number.
This
But now my
snowflake
plan,
says if you have to stop at some point to focus on life, I will understand, Nozzo.
of course, yeah, and it's something that that some streamers don't really want to say And honestly, I don't think anybody truly wants to say it, but trust me, I love streaming. But life comes first. Like, again, I'm doing this as like a little side, not really a side hustle, but it's something that I've always wanted to do. I spent a whole entire year and a half, like, just understanding prepping and just getting the understanding and the motivation to stream. And you can ask Sweet Logan. I used to talk to him all the time as I was doing it and stuff like that. He would ask me like, hey, it's been like a year, like, how's the stream going and stuff like that. And I'd be like, good. Like, again, I don't have the internet, but I have this, and this, and this. And I'm learning how to do this. It took me a while to fully understand, because for me, I don't like to go into things not knowing. And that's why, like, I sort of came out to streaming right away, almost like I had everything. Like, I came out with 100% of my effort and stuff like that. Like, I didn't try to like ease my way in and learn as the process went on. I just went straight forward. Satisfied Brownie, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. No, Spartan, you're okay. Don't trust me. It's good that I'm still in the mindset of where I'm still in my panic. Like, I'm still panicking, but it's good that I can at least hold it back enough for stream and at least tell you and stuff like that. Really show that, like, this is what is going on, because I don't want to go cold turkey on you guys. I want to explain where I am, explain the process, because it would be wrong if I didn't explain it and just went MIA, and then you saw me around and say like, hey, what are you streaming? Like, why aren't you doing this and stuff like that? Is everything okay? Like, I want to crush that now. I want to have everybody, at least who watched the stream and at least that had in the VOD and stuff like that, know that this is happening. But also, okay, so back to what I was saying. So I make this in a month, but I'm also renting out my house to traveling nurses, the first floor. So I will be, so this is also what I'll be doing. So 2, that's 7, that's 4, and that's 6. So this is how much I'll be paying. This is how much I make in a month, like with the traveling nurse for a program and stuff like that, because I'm going to be charging them for the whole entire first floor, like kitchen and everything, $1,400 a month, which is actually a really good deal. And traveling nurses don't stay longer than a month, or no longer than a month or 3 months. So if we take that every month, so we do this. So out of this whole entire month, so again, this is going to be May. This is specifically what May is going to be. So minus to 2,000. So that's $4,492. So we have, so that's how much it is, because that's going to be paying off the 3,000 that I'm going to have to do that. So if I want to meet my quota for roughly paying off my taxes and stuff like that, and being able to have enough, I'm gonna need to also take out because again, the 3,700 is a rough estimate, and that's what I paid this year. But I feel like it's going to be a lot lower because I also got 700 back. So that's 3,000, but so technically I only paid 3,000 in taxes. Yeah, the scouting guy. Yep, this is exactly how much it's gonna cost you. So it's roughly 3,000, but I want to go 200 more just in case if it actually is up and I don't get as much back. I want to do this. So that roughly. Wait, hold on. Let's do it. Just to keep it
This
consistent.
snowflake says, so how long have you been paying off your house?
This year so far, I've only been paying. I just moved into my house on Halloween last year, so I already got a couple of down payments on it, or a couple of payoffs and stuff like that. So do that. So 270. Check to a 3. Into the 14. That's 800. I believe I did that correctly. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So that's how much I'm doing that. Because the and then also because I got to do this. Or even further down. Do another one of that. Yes. So that's 270, 600, and so at the end of the month, this is what I'm going to have to myself. At the end of each month, this is how much I'm going to have.
This snowflake says, I wonder why the bank doesn't trust you. Do you have a good credit score?
I have about an average. I'm not afraid to say this. I have 760 credit score. I have a really good credit score because I started my credit card score when I was young. It was in my my mother was the primary, I was the secondary, but I was collecting it though. Emilio Sec, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Yep. That's a lot of coffee, and trust me, I drink that almost every single month. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if I drink over 300 cups of coffee for the amount of time that I work. So, okay, let's get back to this. So, this is what I have every month to pay off and stuff like that. Now, bills wise, this is right. So bill wise, so if it's 300, 200, so let's say it's roughly around, let's say it's 600 for bills. So $1,772 is what I'll get out of everything. So solar, let's just say I am losing my house in a year and I'm going to be gone, like not streaming at all for the next 3 months. And I want to explain their finances and stuff like that, so that hopefully you give a little insight of how my brain works and how I run with numbers, but also make sure that if you can learn something from this and hopefully not go in the same situation that I am in right now. Now, again, it's not me overspending. I will say that it's not me overspending. It's my taxes that are ridiculously high. That's because now I'm considered independent, and that's what it is. I do not have bad credit score. Just minigame. My credit score is 760. Like credit score. I have really good credit score. I started when I was younger, so that's not the problem. The problem is that the banks, my mortgage bank, is not convinced that my income, even with my raises and stuff like that, is not going to be enough to pay it off in 10 years. So, yeah. Because also if we do a little bit of math here. So let's do this. So I'm not dragging. So 200. So then I gotta divide that by 10. No, hold on. Nope, that's wrong. My eraser. Hello. Oh, it's up here. Not by 10 years. We're gonna do this by monthly. Sorry about that. This is why I want to move this all the way up here. Okay. So by 120, because in 10 years there's 120 months. So if we the calculation, also I know this is really boring, so if you want to leave, I completely understand.
This snowflake says average credit score in the US is 698.
698. Oh, so I'm actually above it. Nice. So even with my mortgage, so if I wanted to pay off my credit card debt, or I should say my mortgage, within 10 years, I would have to be, so my mortgage is only pretty much only like half, even less than half of that. But the only reason why it is I don't know, it's 3% interest and stuff like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's why this number adds up to that. But also I do make tips and stuff like that, so whatever extra money that I make is going to go towards here. And now I don't have to apparently worry about that, because if I sell the house, I'll be able to pay it off in full. So, but also let's also just do that. So if my house is worth oops. So let's just get rid of this. Yeah, because we don't need this anymore. So my house is worth, well, so I bought it for shit. So I bought it for 480,000. I paid I paid 210,000 down payment. So then that just leaves me with the 270. So now if I were to sell my house, I could sell my house for $500,000, so $500,000. Now here's the thing, so I gotta subtract 200,000 from that because that's how much I lost. That's how much I lost already in profit because that's the down payment. So 300. Do that. But then I also got to pay off the mortgage, so I'll have to pay that off in full. So so, remember if that's correct, yes. So even if I sell the house and everything and get fully mortgage paid off, debt free and everything, so no, it's not declaring bankruptcy. I can do it. It's that they would evaluate. So it's not they're closing it. They just want to reevaluate it because it is an arms deal, which means that they can change it within the 10 years and stuff like that. So I didn't grandfather it in. I got the mortgage interest percentage with it there. So it's not that I'm losing the house right there and then. It's that I would be losing it next year over a slow period of time because they would increase my interest on the mortgage, have me pay a lot more, and I would just be financially in debt no matter how much I try. So it would be like, do I just want to? So it's more like they're actually doing a help by saying like, hey, we did the numbers in here. Unfortunately, if we do that, we'll have to reevaluate your interest and stuff like that, or you're gonna have to get help, like payment wise, because you can't do it on your own and stuff like that. But you have a year, but we gave you a year ahead of time just to come up with something. So because they would charge me with like 8% interest and that.
This snowflake says, yeah. Where do you think you will go if you do lose your house?
No, I have no idea. I have no idea, but I'll figure something out. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that I've been homeless before, so I might lose my job and stuff like that, but hey, shit happens. So out of everything, even if I sell the house for $500,000, even though I bought it for 400,000, I lost money in profit because I put this down payment in, which is my own money. So this right here, this number right here is how much I saved up already. And I thought it'd be good for a house and stuff like that, because I thought I was gonna stay here. That's wrong. I thought I was able to pay the mortgage and stuff like that. Slow season hit me very hard and stuff like that.
Snowflake says, yeah. Too bad you don't want to commit on New York, and even worse, I don't have an extra room D.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what's like that. Well, Lost Insanity, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Yeah. The only so Chris, most people get their interest rate grandfathered in. I did not, because within the 10 years, if there's a interest rate that's even lower. Where am I in my room? Oh. If there's an interest rate that's lower within the year of that, I can just claim that one. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a balance, or no, it's kind of like a seesaw. So it's like, yes, I can get the lower interest rate and just take it, and I could pay less. But also, if the bank does the numbers and doesn't see it correctly, they can also change it too by doing an evaluation meeting of my finances and stuff like that, and making an executive decision and stuff like that. Of course, I would have myself to defend myself, but it's typically those don't go well, especially how much you beg and stuff like that. But yeah, so basically, when I do lose a house and stuff like that, I will only have 30,000 to go off and to restart my life and stuff like that. So, and again, I'm not worried if I have to live in an apartment for a short time, like for half a year, really cheap one, crappy and stuff like that. I'm willing to do that and stuff like that because I have really good credit score. I should not be, even though renting out sucks more money out of you in some states, and at least in the state that I'm living in right now. That 30,000 will go by fast if I don't have a job and stuff like that. But so yeah, I don't think there's anything else and stuff like that. So in the long term, let's just go. I'm just going to quickly summarize everything up. So if I lose the house, I'll be getting a little bit more and stuff like that. So in the 2 months, so in the 2 months by the end of June, is it Crizzy Shy? Crizzy Shy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Dr. Jones, not everything's good. I'm losing the house, basically. And again, if you want to watch the vlog and stuff like that, I went through a bunch of numbers explaining it. Hopefully that this is what goes on in my brain and stuff like that. So yeah, so let's go over everything. And again, this is going to be only a rough estimate. So for each, oops, no, I want this one. So for, let's say $2,600 I will get, because that's including my work plus the traveling nurses. If we times that by 4, because that's no, never mind, not times that by 4. No. No, hold on. No. Okay, hold on. Let's just say 120 times this by 4, because that's how much I get per week. plus the 140 for the traveling nurses. So that's 0. That's so that's 30. No, 36. No, 32. Sorry. $32. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, hold on. 8 times 4. 8 and 8. That's 16. Yeah, 32. Yeah. Yeah, because that's how much I'm gonna be getting a month. So if we take that, and then if we times that by 2, let me do it down more. By 2, that's 4, and that's 14. Yep. So 14,000. 14,000. Dr. Jones, I don't know if I'd be able to live that far. The FBI 911. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now on my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Okay, so we have that. So, hold on. So that's a 2 months that I need to. So this is how much I'll be getting within the 2 months from now to the end of June. So there you go. Golden Wing, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Welcome all. So it's 3,000 that I need to pay off. The 150, and then the 3,700. So if we do that math really quick on my phone. Okay. The number? Okay. 6,200. So this is how much I will be. This is how much. Yep. Well, don't worry about it, John. I mean, I'm gonna be gone for the next 3 months. So unfortunately, streaming wise. So this is how much I will have because that's the mortgage and stuff. Well, that's not the mortgage. That's taxes plus the conference and that I had the meeting and stuff like that I have to go to. Mortgage wise, 2,400. Plus bills are like this are about like 1,000 for the 2 months. So Subtract, so that's basically 0, and then 6, 5, 4, 3. So I will have roughly that much, 3,000 by the end of that. So it's well, I should also put minus roughly in the 2 months that I'm gonna be spending 1,000 on food for 2 months. So then that's that. Oop, Jesus. I moved everything around on that. That's wonderful. Is there a way to lock? All right. So in the 2 months I have that, I will only have $2,000 to do that. There's a lot there, and then there's something else that I have to do and stuff like that. I just can't think of it right now. But sorry, just fixing. No, I did not want to go there. Nope, stay there. Okay, I won't touch that anymore. But yeah. So, in camera. So that's. Oh, of course I did that. So that's pretty much it. It's a lot. A lot is going on. I'm still very much not. Oh God. There we go. So it's just a lot stressful because there's also some other like I'm still panicking very much about this. It's not going to be easy for me. The life lesson is that, like, because even if I do have like the 2,000 and stuff like that, like as like profit wise and stuff like that, I also gotta make sure that I have like 500 for, I gotta at least have that 2,000 for like maintenance on my car and stuff like that. Plus I do spend about roughly like $200 on gas every month. So times that, that's 400. So that leaves me with only like 600 and stuff. Well, not even that, like 600. It's not easy to live on your own and stuff like that. At least in the state that I live in. Hello. How are you? But yeah, so I will be working a lot. Once the next month comes over, I will not be streaming anymore. Talk, I am not good. I'm losing my house. And but even if if I even do sell it and stuff like that, I don't really have any place to go. And plus, just a matter of time before I go broke, and I don't even know if my job will even give me that raise and stuff like that. So those numbers are going to be even lower. Yeah, fortunately, I'm losing the house and stuff like that, and it's stressing me out. And plus, it's just gonna be very difficult and stuff like that. I'm just not gonna be able to stream because I'm not gonna be in the right mindset. So, because I'm working 2 jobs and stuff like that, it's not, yeah. I'm probably gonna end stream right now because, again, you can't see it, but I'm like swaying back and forth and like shaking because my anxiety attack has been happening for the past couple of days, and yeah, will we be able to get another one? No, fortunately not right now, because I cannot buy a house, and I do not want to go into another mortgage with only like $30,000 in my bank account. I cannot do that. I will say, don't talk politics in here. It's not Joe, and it's not the stock market. I work the stock market.
This snowflake says, I hope things will somehow get better. Sending you all the best wishes, and a virtual hug to you. God bless you, and again, best wishes, my friend. Really hope stuff's gonna get sorted and fixed for you in Koi hug.
Yeah, I will say this, it's not the stock market, it's not Joe, it's... The bank is actually giving me an actual heads up. Because they're not actually they physically cannot take my house away, but they said if you continue this path as you go, that you are right now, next year, you're not going to be able to continue the mortgage and stuff like that, plus all of your other expenses. So we're giving you a year ahead of time, and we think the most financial situation for you is to sell the house, but if you do continue with it, we'll have to reevaluate your arms deal, and we, instead of it being 3% interest, most likely the committee is going to want to up it to either 7 or 8. So then over then I would be losing even more money and stuff like that, and then eventually I will have to go bankrupt. So the fact that my bank that I have my mortgage at is giving me like this big long heads up, I'm grateful for that. But it's not the words that I wanted to hear right now, because I did the numbers and stuff like that, but then again, what if I don't get anybody for the traveling nurses program? What if I don't get anybody for that? What if I have a bad week where I can only make 30 hours out of the 50 and stuff like that? What if my tips don't even reach 100 and stuff like that? Fluka Snux? I think that's what it is. Fluke Snux, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Donating would help, but I will heavily disagree and not advise you to donate and stuff like that, because Oxy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Again, this is my stubbornness and stuff like that, because there's only one time that I have borrowed money from somebody, and it was because at the time I didn't even have enough to pay my electric bill. I asked it, this person donated money. I am very grateful for it. I'm gonna pay them back in double once I can. I'm just stubborn because, again, let me tell like a little story. So I was born in Russia, Tomsk, Siberia. I was adopted. I was put into a family. My dad and my parents only gave me $100, and they said that's the only financial help that they will give me. I could either spend it all right there and then, or I can invest it. I took that 100, invested it into the stock market, little pieces here and there, learned how to do it at the age of 10. And then when I went off to school, I learned a lot more there. I was able to pay off my college tuition before I graduated with the stock money and stuff like that. I was able to have a $210,000 mortgage down payment on a $500,000 house, which was a really good deal of what the house value was. You could talk to a pro and stuff like that. Dart, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. It can help you on how to earn enough. That is true, but again, I already have a team and stuff like that, and what should I say? It's because this is how much it is and stuff like that. I'm on my own and stuff like that. I'm barely making enough. I do have some money in my offshore account and stuff like that, but that's in case if something bad, like truly bad, happens here. I have that money where if I need to leave the country, I can. Again, it's safe there and stuff like that. But right now, I invest all of my money into it and stuff like that, and I can't pull it out. I can't pull it out. Again, I don't want to go into that and stuff like that because that's personal information, but I have a whole entire team and stuff like that. Like the conference trip that I explained a little bit, if you go back into the VOD and stuff like that, that's for my team because my stock portfolio made it actually ranked the best in 2020 when the pandemic was happening, for my portfolio going up 21% in the state of Connecticut. So I was awarded a best I guess percentage increase of value in the state of Connecticut. So that was good, but again, I still, like, this is how it is and stuff like that. I still have to pay back my parents for them adopting me. I still have to pay back my parents $50,000. So that's also what I've been slowly paying back too over the years and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just say my parents are not very generous right now. But yes, I will hydrate Pixel. But I'm gonna go raid somebody. I'm still gonna continue to stream until the end of this month, even though I'm losing the house and stuff like that. Over a long term, but so I'll still have the house until no later than February. But again, I don't want to keep on losing money and stuff like that. Just thinking that I get. It's okay, Pixel. If you want to watch the VOD, I explained a lot of it. I'm still panicking. I'm still having a little tiny panic attack. Like even here coming on stream right now and explaining it, it's a lot. And it took a lot of courage to come up here for me, at least. Like I didn't want to stream at all. Like I just wanted to stop. Also, Gorix PL, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Yeah. Even if yeah. Again,
This snowflake says we'll always be here for you. We will have your back. Love you, buddy.
Yeah, of course, and I love streaming too and stuff like that. That's why I'm gonna try to stream as much as I can and stuff like that, and make this this month like be fun for me and stuff like that. Because once, I'll be honest with you, Trem's seen it, Pixel's seen it, I go full like business robot mode when it comes to when I actually need to and stuff like that. When it comes to working, I am a workaholic. I sent myself to the FedEx. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. But as I was saying, because I've worked so hard for just long hours that I have put myself in the hospital from working so much. And once I'm in that business military mindset, there's no way me coming out unless I fulfilled my goal and stuff like that. So even though I am losing the house, I need to pay off the stuff and like that. And yeah, and don't worry, I'm still going to Anthrocon and stuff like that. It's just that I need to plan everything out, and I just need to work extra hard and really just bully my work into give me the hours that I need and stuff like that. And I'm gonna have a talk with them soon, actually. So yeah, again, I wanted to come on here and be real with you guys. Like, I'm not gonna be here and just stream and then say like, oh, I'm just taking a and say that I'm just taking a 3-month break. No, I don't want to do that and leave you in the dark. I want to give you exactly what's going on. I want to tell you exactly what my plan is and everything, because again, you guys are my family. You are my snowflakes. I'm not leaving you in the dark. And yeah, I focus on your, like, I'm gonna say this, focus on yourself and stuff like that. Yeah, focus on yourself. If you can donate and stuff like that, even like $10, like, will help me a lot. Like, that will help me put food on my plate, because for the past couple of days, all that I've been eating is just canned food and stuff like that. Well, like vegetables and stuff like that. Like, open a can, put it in a bowl, heat it up for a little bit, like peas and corn and stuff like that, maybe, and then some crackers, tea, and coffee. That's been my meal for the past, I think, like 2 or 4 weeks now. Now, of course, I would get something like, if I have gift cards and stuff like that, I will drive to like Subway and stuff like that. So if I get anything special, it's all from gift cards. I don't put anything on my credit card and stuff like that, because I have a lot of debt. Well, not a lot of debt, but I have a lot of stuff that I have to do and stuff like that. Hello, Nanchi. Yeah. And these business meetings are stuff that I cannot get out of. I cannot get out of it. It's already been done, and I need to have this stuff and like that. So yeah, it's gonna be rough for me, but I at least wanted to come on stream and at least tell you guys what's going on and stuff like that. Because I don't want to go back to the old way that I used to be, where it was just work, nothing else. Even if I get on and stuff like that and hang out, I will be very robotic. Like it was yesterday. Scrim saw it, Raven saw it, Harry saw it, and I think somebody else saw it, but I just stared into space. I don't have Venmo Pixel. I actually have a deal with Ko-fi. I have a deal with Ko-fi down here where that's the best way to donate is just through my Ko-fi and stuff like that, because I write that off, because I can write Ko-fi as a tax write-off for my business. So if you want to donate, even if it's like $5, my Ko-fi account or !Ko-fi, you can donate there. I write it off as a, yep, thank you, Flaming. I write it off as a business, as a entertainment business tax write-off and stuff like that. So it's kind of, so I'm able to write it off as like, if you donate to me, I write it off as well, Pixel, it's just the best for me right now with no fees, which Ko-fi does. It does take, but I rather it's only 90% and stuff like that. But for me at least, your money is going to be a lot more worth, more valuable through my Ko-fi than if you were just to donate it through like Twitch or like subs or bits like that. Because again, if you're going to donate, I want your money to be actually worth something, and it's actually going to be worth actually like technically no fees. Well, for me, like, yes, I'm not going to get the full amount, but tax wise in the long term, your money is going to be worth 100%. Takes 5 for, yeah, less than PayPal, yeah. So, but yep, because even with that 5%,
Dr. Jones generously donated $10. It's not much, but here you go, buddy. I will do what I can each month.
Dr. Jones, you don't have to do that. Like, just the $10 right there helps me so much, because like it's going towards bills and stuff like that. Anything helps, even if it's $1. Like, and again, make sure you're financially set first before you donate and stuff like that. I will not stop you, and if I do move into a new place and stuff like that, and it has like really good Wi-Fi and stuff like that, I will do everything in my power to entertain you guys and still be there to the best of my ability and stuff like that. Because for me, I can't explain or show emotion wise on how much it's grateful to me. I show actions are louder than words, because for me, that's why like I wanted to give you like the best community possible. So that's why like when I first started streaming, I had pretty much like 80% set up and everything. Like I wanted to go full out 100% and give you stuff that you guys deserve and stuff like that. Because the fact that I got this right here, almost 600 of you within 3 months, that's insane. That's insane for a person who's never streamed, not even well known at all, who just started. And then the fact that I have 20 plus people here, like it's nuts. Like it's insane. And again, there's no other way for me to explain it or show, or like I can't verbally or emotionally explain on how grateful I am. That's why I do it through actions and stuff like that, because that's why I'm working hard. I'm working like super hard so that I can able to give you the entertainment that you guys deserve and stuff like that. The connection, the bonds, the Discord and stuff like that. The giveaways. That's why if you look in the channel points, I have the $30 name and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Yeah. Thank you, Jones. Yeah. But it's just it's gonna be rough for the next year. And if I do go radio on silent on you guys, please, please, please. I am not trying to avoid you. I'm just in the mindset that I need to work very, very hard because I don't want to go back to what it was like when I first started, where I was completely like dirt poor. Because I've worked so hard for it, and I want to make sure that I never go back there. That was a dark place. But if it needs me to work hard, work long hours, even get a third job, I will do it. Just so I can have the day where I can come back to you guys and continue where I can entertain, have fun with you guys, do community events and stuff like that. Because that's what's going to be in my mind when going through this. Is to know that I will eventually come back to a community and we'll go right back to where we left off and stuff like that, having fun and doing streams. But again, instead of just being radio silent and just saying that I'm taking 3 months off, I want to at least like show you and tell you and at least show you my plan of what's going on, because it's the only right thing to do. You guys are my family, and I'm not going to leave you radio silent, because family members tell each other what's going on, and we're there for each other. I'm yours and you're mine. That's how family works. But right now, after this, I have a bunch of family. I have a bunch of emails. Well, I have some emails to do and stuff like that, and I need to de-stress because, again, I am still going through a long-term silent panic. I'm still panicking, like having a panic attack right now, even though just talking about it. And I have been for the past like 2 days now. So young dog, Dogga, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. Makima is my chainsaw. That's an interesting one. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Snow Tempest Order. You are now my snowflake. Relax, enjoy, and stay here as long as you want. But you caught me kind of in a weird time because I'm going to find somebody to raid. So the next time I will be streaming is tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm not sorry. This isn't going to be my final stream. Once the new month rolls over, that'll be it. But I'm still going to keep on streaming and stuff like that and having fun. So again, I'm gonna do my best, and I want to have fun for the rest of this month. I want this to be the most fun month that I have ever had. And so like since I started streaming and stuff like that. So then when I actually do the break, we can come back and have the same energy and stuff like that. But so let's do this. I know I've been kind of a little down and I've been down and stuff like that, but again, I want to be real and stuff like that. I want to be real with you guys. I want to tell you what's going on and stuff like that. So I'm gonna raid somebody who has more happy energy, I should say. And I think you know who it is. There, bun. Yep. All right. We're gonna go raid Mr. Bubbles. Oh, they will be. They'll be more entertaining. Again, like, I know I've been sad, so I want to give you off on a good note and stuff like that, to have a little bit of like happiness and stuff like that, you know, bring up the mood and stuff like that. So I will see you later. I will be streaming tomorrow. So let's make this this month really fun. I'm gonna try to get games where I can have it where it's a community and stuff like that. And if you want to co-op and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to hit me up in the DMs and say like, hey, want to try this game? If it costs anything, I will not be able to do it, but if I have the game already, I'll be able to play with you. So, and stuff like that, we can do it for stream. So tomorrow will be most likely VR chat. So then I'll be having fun with that. Yeah. All right. Again, I'm sorry that it was more, this was kind of like a depressing stream, but I wanted to be real with you guys because you guys are my family. You're my snowflakes, and I want to let you know what's going on. So, all right, we're gonna go raid. I will see you later. Stay beautiful, stay frosty, and stay gorgeous. See you later. Bye bye.